garden tour, garden vlog for June. Hello, welcome to 77's Garden, where we talk about gardening, ways to save money, and other special events. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you get notified of all upcoming videos. Hello, everybody. Welcome to our garden tour for June. This is first garden tour for June, and just gonna give you guys some updates on the garden and show you what's going on in the garden, and also maybe give me an opportunity to review this later on next year, see what they can do to improve in the garden, and how the various things that we did affected our garden this year. So let's go take a look and see what's going on with the garden. So we start in this side of the house. Over here we have pecan or sweet bitter leaf over here, and we have tomatoes over there. They're all doing great. The weather has been this past week, the weather has been really nice, so some of the stuff have picked up, and so have the weeds. As you can see, weeds are already coming out, and some seeds are also coming out. So I usually cover the bed with leaves or grass clippings. I haven't covered it yet because I'm waiting for some seeds to come out. Once we transplant the seedlings that come out from here, and then we can just cover the bed with grass clippings that will prevent weeds from coming out and also maintain the moisture of the soil. We have some pumpkins. I think that's a butternut squash that's coming out over there. It's doing better. We have ancha in the back over there. So over here, it's the plants are doing good. They're doing okay. So over here, have some pumpkins, and I just use some leaves to at least provide some coverage on it. And let's go take a look at the other side of the garden and stuff that we have going on over here. So we have our two green beans trellis here. I just did this this week. So planted our green beans, and they're gonna climb up. This is a trellis that I made a couple of years ago. There's a video that shows you how to can make trellis from things like this. So I'll see if I can put a link to that in the description. You can check out that video, and you can make your trellis like that for your green beans or any other uh, things that you're growing that needs a trellis. So over here we have pumpkin. I have some pumpkins over here, and I also use this. The pumpkins are gonna climb this little structure right here. So that's why I left it over here. Some of these pumpkins are gonna have to. I planted quite a few here, but some of them, maybe a couple of them, are gonna have to move from each container just to give it more space and more nutrients for that. So over here we have a potato patch. Most of the potatoes over here, potatoes, like I said last time, the potatoes that we mistakenly left in the ground, or we didn't harvest all of it, and all of them just the potatoes just came out again this year. So all these are potatoes from last year. So we just decided not to till this bed and just let the potatoes take over this section, and we just added but a few pumpkins over there just to, so this bed over here is gonna be pumpkins and potatoes, and so we're just gonna let it go and see how it does this year. And over here on this side we have we sprinkle our huckleberry on this bed right here. So we're still waiting for it to come out, but we have corn, we have some pumpkins, and we have a few other things. And I have my strawberry containers over here. Strawberries are coming along, so should be able to get some strawberries from these very soon. The others up there, I'll show you, already started producing some strawberries, but these containers are still, because they are shaded by the trees over here. They are shaded by the trees, so They don't get enough sunlight, and they don't grow as fast as the other ones on that other side, which is exposed to sunlight throughout the day. So this other bed over here, we have planted some corn. We planted quite a few other things, but we're just waiting for the huckleberries that we sprinkle to come out. And you can see some of the huckleberries and the other weeds are also coming out. So hopefully we'll get our seedlings and we'll get them going soon on these beds right here. Sorry for the noise. My neighbor is mowing the lawn, so sorry for the background noise. So over here we have our container. This is Anchia right here. Anchia growing in a 30-gallon container. They are doing okay. The temperature has not been great except this week, so they're recovering. They're coming back from the cold temperatures we had the previous weeks. So I think from now on, where the temperature is going to be above 70s, 60s and 70s, gonna do much better. And this is our strawberry tower over here. Like I said, the strawberries are already producing. You can see strawberries already producing strawberries. I harvested the first one yesterday, but this is already producing strawberries, so we should be able to get quite a few strawberries from here. So over here we have our pecan in this container right here. The pecan is also doing well. This bed over here we have also planted pecan, and as you can see, they are okay. They are yellowish in terms of the color because of like I said, the temperature last week. So but this week it's been better, so hopefully everything gets better from now on in terms of it growing. The tomatoes producing flowers already, which is great. And we also have our another raised bed of pecan or sweet bitter leaf with Anchia over here. We have strawberry in the bag, so you can grow strawberry in the bag like this. You can see the strawberries are doing really great. Should be able to start getting some fruits from these ones, these two right here, soon. And over here we have more pecan right here in this container. So I use cardboard to in the furrows to prevent weeds from coming out, and it's also going to help with snails. Usually snails hide underneath it, and all you do is just lift it up and you're able to eliminate or get rid of the snails. Let's check this one and see. You can see right there, snails. So if you lift it up when the snails are underneath like this, you can easily come and just eliminate the snails. And also provides in terms of it provides a moisture for the soil. So that's why I put cardboard. Leaves and grass clippings are good, but leaves and grass clippings, you wouldn't be able to easily lift it up like that and see the snails and stuff that's in the garden. So that's why I have it. This is our garden egg, already producing some flowers. Should be able to see much better results later on. Over here we have cabbage right there, and we have Anchia right here. And on this side we planted corn in the back, and we also planted some pumpkins on this fence, so that it climbs this fence and it goes all over the fence over here. So we have pumpkins, we have huckleberries right here. These ones are the ones that we had. They came out of the greenhouse, and they're doing much better. You can see the insects that eat the leaves. So I just have to make my homemade spray and try to spray them to eliminate the insects. So we have, this is our garden egg that was affected by the cold frost a couple of weeks ago. The top is dead, but the bottom is producing new heads. So I just left it for it to continue growing. Same with the tomatoes that we have over here. Let me show you the tomatoes. You can see the tomatoes, the top of the tomato is gone, but the bottom is producing new tomato. So those are gonna become the main stems now going forward. This is a new one that I planted later, and this is, so all these ones that I said I thought they were gonna die, but they did not die. The stems, or the bottom is doing great. It's producing new stems. So I'm gonna take out one of them and leave one to continue growing, and we should have one over there. So all the tomatoes are doing great except this one. This is the cherry tomatoes, and since most of the stems and the eyes were already on the top, they have not been able to produce any heads, but it looks like this one is coming out. This one might be able to survive. So over here we have our beds where we have this is cabbage right here. Cabbage is doing great, and then we have sweet bitter leaf and cabbage over there. Then over here are our fabric raised beds. This bed is doing great. As you can see, everything is looking good. The anchia not so well. I don't know what's the temperature affected it more than the others, but it looks like it's coming back. Over here still sweet bitter leaf, and then we have water leaf, which is also doing great. And over here we have our potato patch that we're growing in bags. These are the potatoes that I planted early spring, and I think maybe in a couple of weeks, if not a month, we should be able to harvest these. These ones have been growing for a while, so let's take a look to see if we can find any. Just check. I can feel some stuff there, but and I think we still have a couple of weeks to a month to harvest these ones, and then we should be able to either plant different items or plant more potatoes in there. And over here we have our bed of pecan, and this is cabbage right here. We have okra, and they're all coming along. The okra was affected with the temperature because I planted them early, but I think they're gonna survive. They're gonna do well. These tomatoes over here are doing great, already producing flowers. We have huckleberry, we have cabbage right here, and we have butternut squash, we have corn, and butternut squash right here. So over here we have the tomatoes. The tomatoes are already producing flowers, and these are the this is garlic. Garlic. This 3, 4 over here are garlic. You see, they're producing flowers. You can get seeds from the like these for next year. So these are the garlic that I had them in the greenhouse in the fall, and throughout the winter they were growing in the greenhouse, and I finally brought them out. So they're doing great. Should be able to harvest this, say like in a month's time, like in July, should be able to harvest this garlic. And these two over here are onions right here. And then we have potatoes in the 5-gallon bucket. Potatoes are also doing great. These ones we should be able to harvest them in a month too. Here we have pumpkin. We have the cabbage, and we have garden egg, we have tomatoes, and all these are growing over here. Grapefruit, it's already producing. As you can see, the grapes already producing grapes. I found a uh, insecticide for this when its insects are eating it like this. So I sprayed it, so hopefully we should see some results within a week or so. Before we go into the greenhouse, let's take a look over here. We have sweet bitter leaf or pecan over here. They're doing great. We have pumpkins that we're growing in the bags over here, and we have pumpkin and tomato in this bag right here. We also have this tomato right here. It's growing. As you can see, flowers, producing flowers already. This is cherry tomatoes. And over here we have blueberries. See, blueberries. Very soon we should be able to get some blueberries. And over here we have more pumpkin and sweet bitter leaf. And over here, this is the elephant garlic. It just grew by itself, so it's getting ready. So hopefully in a month's time we should be able to harvest this garlic too. Okay, let's go take a look at the greenhouse. Over here in front of the greenhouse we have carrots, onions over here. We have water leaf over there. We have onions over there. More carrots. And over here we have pecan, sweet bitter leaf. We have carrots. Right here we have more pecan over here. So the greenhouse is doing great. We have pecan over here. We have bitter leaf right here. Bitter leaf that's used for ndolé. We have some pecan over here. Here's anchir. Anchors are doing great. All on the back over here we have anchir in containers. And over here we have some seedlings that we had in the pecan container that we transplanted here. These ones are going to some other people that are gonna plant it in their garden. So these ones are ready to be transplanted. We have water leaf over here. We have a few other seedlings of tomatoes that need to be it's still growing. They're gonna be transplanted later on, maybe like in a week or so. And this is a garden egg that's still coming out. I planted garden egg like 3 times. This one finally, the seeds are good. They finally came out. Down here we have pecan. We have water leaf. More pecan. Some of these pecans are ready to be harvested. As you can see, they're big and ready to be harvested. Over here we have we transplanted more of the pecan into containers. These ones are still growing. We have smaller ones down here that we transplanted. We have water leaf over here. More water leaf. Up here we have pecan. Here we have pepper right there. We have parsley. More herbs over here, cilantro and basil and pepper right here. And this is our pecan from last year. Still growing, doing well. We harvested it already this year. Gonna probably harvest it again maybe in a couple of weeks. Should be able to harvest these. Over here we have more pecan, doing great. These ones are ready to be harvested. As you can see, they are big enough, ready to be harvested right here. Water leaf is doing great over here. Look at the water leaf. It's doing great. We have pecan over here. These ones are also doing great. And this is bitter leaf, used for ndolé. These are the small tiny seeds that we planted this year, and they're coming out great. Up here we have more pecan right here, and then we have our pepper right here. These are the hot peppers, habanero and ghost peppers. We have more hot peppers over here. We have more peppers over here. They are really flourishing and doing great. You can see the leaves. They are doing great. The hot temperature in here. They love the hot temperature, so they are doing great over here. Over here we have bekang, and these bekang are ready to be harvested also. Here they have huge leaves. And behind here we have anchia. Look at the anchia leaf right here. Still small. They're still growing, but the leaves are already getting bigger and bigger. So hopefully within a week or two, we should see much better, much bigger leaves and much better results in terms of their growth. Over here, this is our seedling starting station. We have a lot of seeds still coming out. Remember a couple of weeks ago we had a lot of anchia in here, so we took out most of the anchia. We have a few anchias that are still here, that are still coming out, but we also have water leaf, and we also have bekang, and they're doing great over here. Down over here on this side we have anchia. You can see anchia is doing well, and this one is bitter leaf right here. And behind it we have anchia, and we have bitter leaf that we had in the grow tent, and we transfer them into the greenhouse, so they're all doing great. And down over here we have bitter leaf, more bitter leaf. These ones are still coming along, and all these bitter leaf are from last year that we took them into our grow tent in the basement, maintain them in the winter, and then give us more seedlings for this year. And so they're all coming along great over here. And over here we have more anchia. You can see the leaves, sweet bitter leaf over here. This is anchia right there. And then the rest over here is sweet bitter leaf. And the rest down here we have water leaves that are still coming along. We just transplanted these ones last week or a few weeks ago, and they are coming along great. And behind we have bekang over there, or sweet bitter leaf. Same here. Down here we have bekang and sweet bitter leaf doing well. This is a Dole sweet bitter leaf that one of them that we brought from last year. We brought them out, and they are already producing, and we're already harvesting some of these. And this is anchia right here. More anchia. We have bitter leaf, and we have bitter leaf. So behind here mostly bitter leaf, and they're all coming along great with the warmer temperatures, and they're flourishing out here. If you like the video, please smash the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to share. So my wife is here harvesting bekang. We're already harvesting the bekang. Gonna be able to eat some bekang today. Harvesting the bekang, you can use a tool like a knife or scissors, or you can use your hand, or some people use their nails to cut it, so you can harvest it. And so right now we're just harvesting but the sweet bitter leaf, because that's the one that's ready to be harvested. The anchia probably still has another week or two for it to be harvested. Let me know in the comments below what you think of the greenhouse and the harvesting, and if there's something, if you have any questions, please leave questions below. I'll try to answer as many as possible. So at least harvesting like this, say within 2 or 3 weeks again, we should be able to harvest more, especially with the hot temperatures and the nice weather. We should be able to start getting regular harvesting from the greenhouse. So this is it. This is what we harvested today. This is a whole dish right here. So should be able to get some organic vegetables today. Gonna eat some organic vegetables today. So okay, that is it for today. I hope you liked the video. If you like the video, please smash the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel and don't forget to share. Thanks for watching. Happy growing, everybody.